What if I told you a small AI healthcare startup just walked away with $77 million in May 2026? That's exactly what happened in the USA this week. Iterative Health, a Boston-based company using artificial intelligence to fight digestive diseases, closed a massive Series C round that nobody saw coming. This isn't another Silicon Valley hype story. This is real money, real impact, and real proof that AI in healthcare is finally paying off. Stay with me because I'm about to break down how a 7-year-old startup beat the odds, why investors are throwing cash at them right now, and what this $77 million win means for the future of medical tech. If you care about money, startups, or how AI is changing our hospitals, you need to hear this. The numbers are shocking, the story is inspiring, and the lessons inside could change how you think about building wealth in tech. Let's dive in. Iterative Health was founded in 2017 by a group of doctors and engineers who were tired of watching patients suffer from slow, inaccurate colonoscopy analysis. Their mission was simple but bold: use machine learning to detect cancerous polyps faster than any human could. For years they stayed quiet, testing their software in hospitals, collecting data, and proving their tech actually works. No flashy PR, no billion-dollar promises, just results. Then May 2026 hit, and everything changed. The company announced a $77 million Series C led by top healthcare investors. This brings their total funding past $150 million and puts them in the same league as the biggest AI health startups in America. The news spread fast because hospitals across the USA are already using their platform daily. It's not theory anymore. It's saving lives right now. And that's why Wall Street is paying attention. When a startup proves it can cut costs, reduce errors, and improve patient outcomes, investors stop asking if and start asking how much. So how does Iterative Health actually make money? The answer is brilliant. They built an AI system called Sky that analyzes colonoscopy video in real time. While a doctor is performing the procedure, Sky highlights suspicious tissue, flags potential polyps, and helps the medical team make faster decisions. Think of it like having a second set of eyes that never gets tired. Hospitals pay Iterative Health a subscription fee for every procedure, which means recurring revenue every single month. That's the kind of business model investors love because it's predictable, scalable, and solves a painful problem. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the USA, and early detection is everything. By making detection faster and more accurate, Iterative Health isn't just selling software. They're selling peace of mind. And in healthcare, peace of mind is worth billions. This $77 million round proves the market agrees. Investors see a clear path to profit, and they're betting big before the competition catches up. Let's talk about why this funding matters for you, even if you're not a doctor. First, it shows where smart money is flowing in 2026. AI plus healthcare is the new AI plus fintech. Investors are bored with apps and delivery services. They want companies that solve expensive, real-world problems. Iterative Health hit that sweet spot. Second, this deal proves you don't need to be in California to win big. The team is based in Boston, working with hospitals nationwide and building technology that competes globally. Third, the $77 million valuation signals confidence. Series C means Iterative Health already survived the dangerous early years. They have customers, revenue, and a product that works. Now they're raising cash to expand, hire more engineers, and push into new hospitals. For founders watching this, the lesson is clear. Focus on results first, funding second. When your product actually helps people, money finds you. That's the mindset that builds real wealth, not just vanity metrics. The timing of this round is perfect because the whole healthcare industry is desperate for efficiency. Hospitals in the USA are under pressure to cut costs, reduce staff burnout, and improve patient care at the same time. AI tools like Iterative Health Sky platform give them a way to do all three. Instead of replacing doctors, the software acts as a co-pilot. It reduces the mental load during long procedures and catches things human eyes might miss. That's why adoption is growing fast. Over 200 hospitals are already signed up, and the company says demand doubled after the FDA gave clearance for their latest AI model. With this new $77 million, they plan to launch new features for other types of endoscopy, expand into outpatient clinics, and even test the technology overseas. The vision is simple: make every colonoscopy as accurate as the best specialist in the world. If they pull it off, the financial upside is massive. We're talking about a market worth tens of billions globally. And Iterative Health is already ahead. Here's what founders and investors can learn from this $77 million win. Number 1. Solve a painful, expensive problem. Iterative Health didn't build a nice-to-have app. They attacked a disease that kills thousands of Americans every year. Number 2. Prove it with data before you race. The team spent years running clinical trials and publishing research. When they walked into investor meetings, they didn't pitch a dream. They showed proof. Number 3. Build for trust. Healthcare is regulated, slow, and conservative. Iterative Health won by working with doctors, not against them. That's why hospitals trust their tech. For anyone building a startup in 2026, this is the playbook. Find a real problem, solve it better than anyone else, then scale. The $77 million Series C is just the reward. The real win is the impact they're creating every single day in hospitals across America. And that's what turns a startup into a legacy. The future for Iterative Health looks aggressive now. With fresh capital in the bank, they're hiring top AI talent, expanding their sales team, and pushing new partnerships with major hospital networks. Industry analysts expect them to double their hospital count within the next 18 months. If that happens, revenue could jump past $100 million annually. That would put them on the path to IPO or a multi-billion-dollar acquisition by a medical giant. Either way, early employees and investors are sitting on huge potential gains. This is what a real startup success story looks like in 2026. Not overnight fame, but years of quiet work followed by one breakout moment. The $77 million funding is that moment. It validates the team, the technology, and the market. And it sends a message to every entrepreneur watching. Big wins are still possible if you focus on solving problems that matter. Keep building, keep testing, and when the data proves you right, the money will follow. So here's the bottom line on Iterative Health's $77 million Series C in May 2026. This USA-based AI healthcare startup went from research project to revenue machine by focusing on one thing: making colonoscopies safer and faster. Investors rewarded them with one of the biggest healthcare AI rounds this year because the results speak for themselves. Hospitals save money, doctors get better tools, and patients get earlier cancer detection. That's a win for everyone. If you're building a business, study this story. Stop chasing trends and start solving problems that cost people time, money, or health. That's where real wealth is built. Iterative Health proves that when you combine AI with a mission that matters, the funding follows. And the next $77 million story could be yours. Stay focused, stay patient, and remember, success in startups is rarely loud at the start. But when it hits hard. Thanks for watching.